Welcome back to TXT Track Time. Our resident track queen, Elaine Thompson-Herah, tasted her first defeat of the season in Turin. Now she will have to regroup and plan her next move. Stick with us, and when we get back, TXT Track Time will break down what impact, if any, this defeat will have on Elaine as she continues her preparation for Eugene. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We want to thank you guys for rocking with us. We are already feeling the love, so continue showing it by helping us get to 10,000 subscribers.
Unbelievable! He's done it again! Thompson-Herah wins 10-6-0 Olympic record! Wow! Another goal. The legacy as one of the all-time greats is surely complete.
Welcome back, trackies. The presentation by the media of the early season matchup between Iwa Swoboda of Poland and five-time Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah had all the pomp and fanfare of a major championship race. And TXT Track Time family, we must admit that we joined in on the frenzy. After all, we are lovers of track and field. So even when two basic school pitting a race at sports day, you're sure to find TXT Track Time cheering them on like it's the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championships. Anyway, the big 60-meter matchup came and went, and Swoboda edged out a fast-finishing Elaine for the win. Let us congratulate this 25-year-old up-and-coming star and wish her all the best. Now back to Elaine and real big people business. In her pre-race press conference in Tehran, Elaine reiterated for the umpteenth time this season that she will not be pressuring herself to run a perfectly tactical race for the 60 meters, but is using these 60-meter runs as preparation for her outdoor season. In other words, the 100 and 200 meters. She did indicate that if she went below 7 seconds, she would consider competing at the World Indoor Championships in March. However, we can now lay that bit of speculation to rest, because after her running to run, Elaine made an Instagram post where she said, "See you outdoors." So it is safe to say that Elaine will not be going to World Indoors, and it's back to the drawing board for her. With 3 or 4 60-meter races, if we count the outdoors in Jamaica out of the way, her coaching staff can gauge where Elaine's training is at and work on what is required for the long outdoor season ahead. Interestingly, during that very press conference, Elaine stated that it was her first time racing in spikes. So that tells TXT Track Time that Elaine is really just in preparation mode. This is all background training for what is to come. Take a listen.
It's my first time competing in spikes, so I'm not fully prepared for titles to run a record indoor. That do take a lot of work, but if I could dip below 7 seconds tomorrow, I'd be super happy. I'd probably change my mind to go indoors, but I'm just using it as a preparation for my outdoors. I don't want to put myself under too much pressure to say, okay, I want to get that first 10 or first 20 meters out the blocks, but I'm just putting it together here until look forward for outdoors.
Okay, trackies. So when TXT Track Time looks at the outdoor schedule for 2022, we are a bit apprehensive because it is jam-packed with competition after competition, and Elaine will have to be in the best shape of her life if she expects to dethrone a certain legendary Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who is the reigning 100-meter world champion. We can't wait for Shelly to open her season, but for now, Elaine is out and about competing, so let's take a look at her form.
Let's dive in then. TXT Track Time wants to say that this is the second best we have seen Elaine look this early in the season based on her 60-meter performances. And this is a great thing. She looks healthy, relaxed, happy, and ready to maximize her full potential. That said, it would be remiss of us to ignore Elaine's first 20 to 30 meters of her race. Now, quite a few of our subscribers are complaining that Elaine's dry phase is too long. We over here at TXT Track Time don't necessarily agree that it's too long for the 60 meters. When we compare her 7.04 seconds to her 6.98 seconds done back in 2017, that run and time was also achieved using the same quote-unquote long dry phase. So we know that Elaine can dip below 7 seconds using it. The mere fact that she didn't means that she isn't there in her training yet in terms of speed work. And when TXC Track Time thinks about it like that, then it becomes a scary thought. Think about it. Running 7.04 seconds when your legs aren't firing the way they can, what will happen when they are? Also, guys, it's an accepted fact that the athlete who maximizes their dry phase would see the better results. So what has changed? In Tokyo, for instance, Shelly was criticized for popping out of her dry phase too quickly. Now Elaine is facing heat for staying down too long. What TXC Track Time will say is that Elaine and her coaching staff should be clearly able to maximize her strengths while improving her weaknesses, which should create a healthy balance that will ensure victory in Eugene. Yes, there are definitely things that need to be fixed, but guys, wasn't that the point of all of these 60-meter races? From our perspective, Elaine is looking extremely dangerous. Next on the agenda for Elaine should be a few Diamond League races as well as some lesser-known development meets. Her primary focus will be fixing the technical aspects of her race before her big showdown at the Jamaican Senior Championships against Sharika and all comers to book a spot on the Jamaican team.
What do you think, Trackies? Is Elaine looking good? Sound off in the comments section below, and please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. I'm Tam.
And I'm your girl T. We'll catch you in another one.